Is on.
Yo, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
yeah, I can
I
hear.
can't hear you. Give
Should
me
be
one
able
second. It
to.
might be me.
I'm gonna take a wild gander and say it is. So, watch any of the other games today?
Yeah, of course. I watched Ole get absolutely bent over. What's going on? No. Yeah,
That was spectacular.
Ole absolutely ruined. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was almost as if, right, like when Donny van de Beek came on, like he was a creative player that we've been crying out for all season. It was brilliant. And then Sancho suddenly, out of nowhere, started playing so well on the right hand side of the pitch, and you're like, well, that's where he fucking belongs now, doesn't he? Um, it was remarkable. And then of course Slabhead, our beautiful captain, our marvelous leading
Was it
by.
the first goal though, or that first penalty? Because I didn't even see the game, so I don't really know what happened.
I just want to say this about Maguire. He's really leading by example. He's walking out of the pitch before Ollie even walks out of the club. I mean, it's absolutely incredible.
Well,
Uh,
I thought he was like high on confidence after that great celebration and
of course, against Albania,
like,
ball,
yeah.
Albania ball.
I thought he was high on confidence and shit. He was feeling good about himself.
The thing about it was, right, like he actually had like a decent game, and then he just does like stupid, like it's a moment of madness that's kind of beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
The first penalty was ridiculous. Bruno Fernandes in his own half tries to clear the ball.
Yeah, that I found that pretty spectacular. That clearance. Should be an exciting game here. With Gabriel starting, Arsenal have won 11, drawn 3, and not lost a single game.
Yeah, sorry, my thing completely crashed.
No worries. I'm just saying, apparently this Gabriel guy has been really good for Arsenal. They've not lost a game since he started, or any game that he started, basically. Interesting changes for Liverpool. Lots of changes in midfield. Changes in left back with Simicast starting. I like Kostas Simicast. I think he's a fucking great left back. And I think he has shown a lot of defensive tenacity. And he's shown signs and sparks going forward. I think he's not quite at the level of Andy Robertson going forward, but then again, Robertson's not really been in the best of form. But yeah, it should be interesting. It should be really interesting to see how the Reds go. Matip starts at center back with Virgil van Dijk. Trent at right back. At midfield, we've got Fabinho at the base, Thiago and Oxlade-Chamberlain ahead of him. So a bit of dribble, a bit of thrust, some good passing, a bit of solidity. I like that midfield. It's got good balance to it. I wish we had Anderson starting, but injuries are injuries. I'm looking forward to this game. This is a good Arsenal side. They've been playing well recently, and they are on a really good run of form. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Jota starting up front. No Bobby today. And it'll be Oxlade-Chamberlain to kick off as players take the knee. All right, here we go. Liverpool starting with the ball.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. It's gonna be. What's your prediction?
I'm going 3-1 Liverpool.
Yeah, I don't see Arsenal doing too well. I think they're gonna stop in their tracks.
I was just saying, this is a good Arsenal side. Like, this will be a tighter game than previous games have been, for sure. But I do think we have a bit too much for them. There's some interesting changes for us in midfield, forced by injury. We've also got Fabinho back, which is always great. That's, like, for me, the best central midfielder, like the best central defensive midfielder in the league.
Currently, yeah, for sure. Declan Rice is up there with a shout as well.
Yeah, I think Declan Rice is up there. I'd say so. What I would say about Declan Rice is he does play with a more compact midfield than Fabinho does.
That's fair, but I mean, as a defensive midfielder, he's top quality right now.
Yeah, he
Hitting
is,
is
absolutely.
improving.
I just think that he has to cover less area than a Fabinho does playing as a 1. Whereas Declan Rice, when he plays for West Ham, you could say he plays in a 1, but really, they're really playing in a 2. And with England, he's always playing in a 2.
Of course, England has been the most defensive big side ever.
Yeah, Liverpool happy to just sort of keep possession. Arsenal pressing high, but not really pressing. Happy to let the center backs have the ball, but pressing Trent and Simicast whenever they've got the ball. So happy to let Van Dijk have the ball.
Which is a smart move to press Trent.
Yeah, you don't want Trent to have time on the ball and be able to pick out his passes. But Liverpool looking pretty comfortable so far. Chambo.
Thiago's playing in the middle of the park as well.
Yep.
He was pretty good against Atletico, actually. I mean, he gave the ball away once, which led to a chance. But apart from that, he was really good in possession.
Yeah, I think with Thiago, he's a form player. He's a rhythm player. He's like a weird sort of spin bowler, like analogy in like cricket. Like he needs his rhythm. He needs to like try out like his different variations in passing and stuff. He needs to have a feel for the ball. And once you give him that, like he creates openings out of nowhere, dude. His passing is just so great.
It's sublime.
Thiago on the ball. Finds Salah. Salah takes a shot and it's deflected out.
Ben White has been sort of solid this season. I mean, he had a really rough few games at the start, but he's come good.
I think the thing for Ben White is he's not going to be able to do shit like that, like walk the ball out of defense against Liverpool. You can do that shit against like the other teams in the league, like in the lower teams, the teams that they have been playing, but you're not going to do that against Liverpool. And like again, Arsenal are now finding it hard to play out from the back because Liverpool's press is kind of different. It's a different animal.
It's relentless.
Looking for the long ball. Like Liverpool are happy with this as well because this for us is still keeping possession, right? win the second ball. You've got the ball. You're kind of in an attacking formation already. And now you can start the attack.
Arsenal showing a bit of fight, though. Went down too easy for my liking.
Oh, yeah. Mane basically just barely touched him.
Yeah, it fell down like Bruno.
Yeah. Robbo and Bobby in the stands. Yeah, you can keep the ball here. Play here as long as you want. Nice. Nice, Thiago. Nice. That's good hustle.
Is on.
I mean, it's been a fairly good start to the game in terms of intensity for Liverpool, but it's pretty standard.
Yeah, it's just Arsenal have been good too. They've been pretty active, pretty energetic, showing all the qualities that have gotten them like where they are today in the league after a pretty awful fucking start. And you can tell, like, this Arsenal side is different. This Arsenal side now knows what they're trying to achieve. They have a goal, they have a mission, they understand like how they want to play the game and how they want to approach it. Yeah, it's better to watch than it has been for a while, I think, for Arsenal. Mane fouled there. Arsenal had a good attack. Simicast got caught pressing way out the pitch. Haven't seen a lot of Salah on the ball yet. Or Jota, for that fact. This is good from Van Dijk, though. Just holding his ground.
Is on.
He's been rather excellent, Salah, for the start of the season, but he has dropped off a little bit.
I think you could just say he's dropped off for a game, bro. Like, really.
He dropped off for a few games, actually. Maybe like
No, he was great against Atletico. He was great the game before that. Like, he's been good, man. It's just he didn't. West Ham was just a rough game for all of us. Yeah, we lost that 3-2. Arsenal have been good, though, man.
Absolutely.
The start, it's been a really good start from them. They look very solid.
Not only that, pressing intelligently.
Yeah. Yeah, Liverpool have been good without really threatening much. Lots of spaces out wide, actually. Nice ball that from Thiago. This gives Mane a little bit of space to work with, and he squanders it. Sadio, that one. We'll take the throw in. Take what we can get. No long balls on. Arsenal are keeping the pitch like really compact. It's good to watch, man. Like defensively, they're way more organized. And this is where Liverpool will try to hurt Arsenal, I think. Just out wide here in these areas with Oxlade-Chamberlain, Salah, Trent. It's an overload of talent, I think. Fabinho almost in behind. But I think here is where you really need to get play going on that right side, I think, if you want to carve them open. Easy foul there for Fabinho to pick up. Passed right through the lines there, Thiago.
Is on.
Yeah, Liverpool have been bright without really being brilliant so far. Really need to get anything going on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think that's Arsenal. That's a lot of credit to Arsenal for that as well.
Yeah, they've been solid. They've kept the pitch really compact. They've been really, really tight.
Good game plan by Arteta so far.
Yeah.
But Klopp will adjust.
Oh, yeah. I think you'll see Trent getting on the ball in midfield a little bit more as the game wears on. If it keeps staying at 0-0. But I think you'll also see Liverpool try to play down the right-hand side because they really haven't. And on that side, they have the better passers, the better movement. They've got Trent, Salah, Oxlade-Chamberlain. There's a lot to work with there.
Yeah, definitely higher quality on the Liverpool side.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, good ball. Good ball. Should have done better.
Definitely. Didn't time it.
Arsenal showing Man United how to play out from the back.
Well, I mean, kind of. They just didn't give the ball away. That's kind of exactly what Liverpool wants you to do.
True.
All right, Thiago on the ball now, down the left. Finds Jota. Jota is slippery, bro. Wait, there we go. Jota, Salah.
Overhead pass. They should
Oh,
counter
looking
them.
for Chamberlain in the box.
They should have
Great
countered
cut
much
back.
better than that.
Great cutback. Fuck, if Chambo gets on the end of that, that's a fucking goal. That is it.
Or it would have been a really good shot on target, at least. Again, Arsenal, though, they had a chance there to counter. They should have broken with pace.
Pass just wasn't there, I think.
Well, they didn't have any players. No one there.
Yeah.
Foul.
Oh, come on, that's a foul. What do you mean for what? You literally sat on him. You French fuck. Sorry, nothing against French people, but he's French and he's a fuck. So I feel like that describes him accurately right now. Come on, Trent.
Ooh.
It was a great delivery. Matchup looking absolutely incensed at the fact that just anything doesn't go his way. I love this guy so much. He really is like a meme in the dressing room. You know, Van Dijk, yeah, Matchup. Van Dijk has like a man crush on him. He always says like, "What a beautiful man! What a beauty!" Like in all of the inside like training videos and shit, in all of like like the kit signings and stuff. He's always like fucking man crushing over Matip.
By the way, that was really, really well played by Arsenal playing out. That was quite nice.
Arsenal are good, bro. They know how to they have a good system. Everyone knows what they're doing. They understand what the manager wants from them. Everyone knows their role, and they're a lot better to watch now than they have been, I think, for a long time. And I think Arsenal fans have a lot to be happy about right now with Arteta.
Agreed. They've been playing really well. They've been rising up slowly through the table, just doing their business.
Yeah.
And Arteta seems to have stabilized the ship, which is good for him, to be honest. He was under a lot of pressure. A lot of people were questioning his process.
Yeah.
And, good defending. Should have done better, though.
Nice. Got lucky there, Liverpool, I think. You need that sometimes, though. It's good for Chamberlain, though. It's good tracking.
It was really good football by Arsenal playing out.
Yeah. But look at this from Chamberlain. Look at that. He stays with his man. He does exactly what he's supposed to be doing.
I mean, he stays with him, actually. Saka heads it.
Yeah.
So
Chamberlain, I'll say that. You know who doesn't do that? A Fred. Or McTominay. Or any of your midfielders, bro.
No,
this guy is our sub. He's not a starter.
Amazing. I'd take him as our center back over Harry Maguire. Genuinely. Captain Fantastic, who crumbles at the slightest amount of pressure. And he still makes the same mistake over and over and over again.
Why not play McTominay in defense? Isn't that where he plays for Scotland?
I would take anything over Harry Maguire now. Genuinely. I think the guy is so shit. And he just continually persists.
I've been saying it for a long time, dude. I've been saying it for a long time that Harry Maguire is very overrated.
I never thought he was an amazing player, but I'm going to be honest, after last season's start, he really did come into his own a little bit, but he would still make those really dumbass mistakes, which are when he screws up, he really screws up. And 80 million for him was just ridiculous. I don't know what people see in him, but
that's weak from Mane. Yeah, I have no idea why you guys paid that much for him. You could have gotten someone else for that money.
At the same time, though, I think there is no coach at United who knows how to coach defending.
Yeah, you guys don't seem to know how to press. It's not coordinated, man. There's things that you guys know. It's not. It's not a foul. No, it's not. That's not a foul.
It should have been a foul.
No, dude.
Absolutely.
No.
Should have been a foul. Two players cut him out. Saka was doing really well to try and get past him.
Klopp is not happy.
I mean, it's interesting watching both sides play good football. Usually it's just a team playing against United.
Arteta trying to get his men urging forward a little bit because they have had possession for the last couple of minutes. They've held on to it well. So this is a better time to sort of put your foot on the ball and try to get a hold in the game. But it's going to be hard to do.
Ooh.
There we go, Salah.
That's a costly. Oh,
Jota, oh, heavy touch.
really, really good
Oh,
tracking back there.
and offside, I think. Yeah, it was offside.
That was
That was great from Trent.
just
Offside.
offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, just offside. And really good pass by Salah, but really solid defending there as well.
Yeah. But bad touch from Jota.
Yeah, it was.
He buries that 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Here's Chamberlain. This is the thing about Oxlade-Chamberlain. He can hold the ball and make something happen. Oh, Mane! Oof. Jota was almost fouled there.
So Ramsdale, how much was he signed for? Because everyone was making fun of that one.
A decent amount.
Everyone was making fun of that one, and yet
This is a good signing, bro.
Yeah.
He's a good young keeper, and like, yeah.
All right, that also explains why the cost is so high.
Yeah, but like Arsenal are building a good core, man. Oh, that's lovely from Thiago. Beautiful.
When is it not?
When he's giving the ball away, trying to do that shit. That's the thing, bro. Like sometimes he's still playing at like slow motion, and like you just need him to play a little bit more, like, you know.
I think
it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just get it out, like, or just like get it forward.
I think once he gets used to the Premier League's pace, he'll be excellent.
Yeah, he is excellent already, but like, man, like he already impacts games so much for us when he comes on.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
oh yeah.
He's a
like
he's world class. Like,
he has not yet even cemented himself in our midfield, bro.
Exactly, and
So,
I think look, and no disrespect to your midfield, but like, and
he's an upgrade, bro.
I'm saying this with the highest amount of respect as well for your midfield.
Yeah,
you have one world class player in there, and that's Thiago. Like genuine.
I say Fabinho is world class.
Okay, and Fabinho, yeah, okay. Over the last couple of years, I would definitely put Fabinho in there as well. And that's saying something considering that you have players like Jordan Henderson in there as well, Keita as well, and those are by no means they're bad players. I just feel that
I think Jordan Henderson is a fantastic fucking player. I agree that like technically or like ability wise he might not be world class, but I think in terms of like what his output is world class. Great defending from Van Dijk, just so calm, bro. Just so calm in one-on-ones, just daring Saka to shoot at him. He's just like, hit it, bro. Where else are you gonna go? What else are you gonna do now? He's so experienced, so smart. Like, gotta love the big man. Ah, come on.
oh, block him off. Don't let him take a quick one.
No, Trent takes that.
There needs to be no chances so far. It was a good start to the game, but now it needs chances.
Yeah, the game's kind of petering out a little bit. It's kind of dying out. Both sides just look happy to sort of try to probe and figure shit out. No one's really committing a lot. You would have to say that Arsenal had that one really good chance, the Saka header, that Chamberlain got a block in.
Yeah.
Liverpool have had a couple of half-decent chances.
I mean, just probing right now. Nothing really happening.
No. So, does Solskjaer get the sack now, buddy? What's going on?
You're asking for confidence. I mean, you know the weird thing. Like, as every Watford goal went in, my smile went wider. Because
why? Because you knew one person would be happy today, and that's me.
No, because I was really hoping that he might be sacked. It's like Nimitz said, right? Like, and this is the weird thing. I never want my team to lose, But Nimitz said it really well. He's like, I'm tired of being outsmarted by every team that we play. And that is what it's like playing under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He had a system in place that he somehow managed to build. And as soon as he signed Ronaldo, he's like, well, I don't know how to play with Ronaldo. I don't know how to press with Ronaldo in my team when there are like 5 other teams that have done it before him and shown him the blueprint, and he just can't seem to get it.
Yeah.
So it's all his own fault, really. And like, I think he should go. I just don't know what's gonna happen. Watford, though, I think is very telling, and 4-1 at Watford is like really telling.
Can you argue that they kind of have like the new manager bounce a little bit?
No, I mean, look, Arteta has been under some bad spells, but he's come out on top. Ole's been under more bad spells, like a lot more, and he's invested a lot more. I think Arteta didn't have a lot to work with in the first couple of seasons. It's only this season that he's really spent.
Yeah.
And he had a horrible start, and the board actually did a really smart thing by sticking with him so far. But Ole has had backing 2 transfer windows. Last season, no, absolutely not. But this season, yes. The season before, it's 2 seasons ago, yes. So yeah, I think he should go. And that's saying something that like I really like the guy. I think that he actually did quite a lot for the club.
Yeah, I think it's a strange one because this was kind of your long-term bet. This was like the ownership's long-term bet. Like, okay, Ollie's a guy, but we'll give him time. The fans like him. He's gonna build the team up. Like he's gonna like supply, good football. He'll get everybody on side and he'll promote the youth and everything. It'll be all good United stuff. All the good United like stereotypes. Now, if you get rid of him, it's kind of hard to be able to give another young manager or like long-term manager some time. So you kind of will be going for like a let's get a trophy now kind of thing, which kind of leads down to the same path, right?
Yeah.
So what do? I say keep him. See where
No, I wouldn't. He's just. I mean, look, like it's taking him 12 games to realize that he should play Donny van de Beek in the middle of the park. 12 games. It's taken him 12 games.
I don't know. Maybe Solskjaer doesn't play FIFA.
Well, he should. It's taken him 12 games to realize that Sancho is more effective on the right than he is on the left. I mean, that's maddening.
Again, this is only something you would know if you played FIFA.
Like, clearly he needs something. Good defending.
That's great defending from Tavares.
That was not the
Don't
pass.
do that, motherfucker. Don't do
Really,
that.
really look at the way that they play out from the back. Beautiful.
It's good, but I'm not knocking it. But these
That was
are
really
things that are very easy to get wrong, my friend. And
Yeah,
when they go wrong, ooh.
they could go wrong. We haven't gone wrong so far. They're playing with confidence out from the back.
Oh!
Oh! Should have been a goal. Should have been a goal. Great goalkeeping.
That's great goalkeeping. And kind of, you would say someone should have finished that. Thiago does well there.
Mane really should have.
Mane does well there. I think Mane does well just to even get something there.
Look at this. Look at this. He goes over. Oh, does.
Oh,
might
no.
have been
Tomayasu is behind him.
Whoa, that touch was vital, to be fair, because Mane would have buried that.
Yeah, Mane buries that. Dude, that's a foul on Matip, bro. That looked like a foul on Matip for me. I appreciate that Lacazette's the one crying, but French fucks and all that.
Again, to clarify, it's just that he's French and he's a fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
Goro doesn't have anything against French people. I do.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, dude, Mane does well there, bro, and so does Ramsdale. That's just good football. That's just good football. It's
Great
good for
reaction.
both of them. Yeah, good keeper. That's weak from Chamberlain. He's got to pass that. Offside.
Ooh.
Matip.
Ooh.
That's very offside, bro.
Quality football, though.
Yeah.
This game needs something to spark it into life, like a tough tackle, anything. Galvanize the crowd. Shot on goal.
I'm not expecting any tough tackling from Arsenal. So.
I was expecting it from Liverpool. I need Trent. Oh!
Oh,
That's what we need.
there we go. We'll fucking have you.
Oh, Arteta wants to fuck club up.
Oh, you want this? You want the 6'4" German?
No.
I wouldn't be doing that at Anfield, motherfucker.
Ballsy. That's ballsy.
That's very ballsy. That's very ballsy.
Let's see why.
That is very ballsy. Now you fucking have it. Come here. Now you have a fucking chat. Let's have a fucking chat now. All right, boys. What is that? What's wrong there? They both go for the ball.
Oh, I like it. Club starts, then the Arteta steps up.
No. Arteta was giving it to the referee and to Mane. And Klopp says, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I like it. This is what I want to see in a match.
I wouldn't do that at Anfield, son. You might have just fired something up. You don't want to get you don't want to get 54,000 Scousers angry, bro. It's not a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially the fact that you're talking about Jurgen Klopp. That's a yellow card coming up for him right there. That has to be yellow. He held
For
it.
whom? For whom?
I think it was Tavares.
What, for a drag back or what?
Yeah. There were some fucking nice touches from Salah there. Some really beautiful little touches there. He's looking up for it. Let's go, boys. Give him the ball. Just get him on the ball.
Oh, that should be a goal. Oh, what a brilliant save.
What the fuck?
What a brilliant save. Jesus.
Gotta finish that. Great save, but you'd expect him to finish that. Come on. Come on. Oh my god.
Accurate with that. Oh, because it hit his right foot as well.
Yeah, it went off his right foot.
But still, great follow-up, great reactions.
Yeah.
Everything.
That Ramsdale does everything. Fucking
Uh,
picture perfect. You couldn't ask for more from your keeper there. Yeah, put it back in the box. Mm. Come on, Mo. Come on, Mo.
Gabriel's been a really good signing for Arsenal.
Yeah. Chambo, nice.
Very, very nice. Very nice by Arsenal.
Really thought that was 1-0 there.
Oh, that should be a goal. Another brilliant.
Oh, that's great from Chambo again. Great ball from Thiago.
Oof,
Nice.
what a save.
What a save.
What a save.
It's a great save. Trent does lash at it a bit.
Yeah, but that's
great
not an
save.
easy save, man. Like seriously, that is not an easy
Great
save.
save. Ooh! Thiago on the ball. Finds Simicast.
Oh, good defending. Really good defending. Come on, Saka.
Oh.
Lacazette break.
Nah.
Through. That's a good break. Come on. Oh, brilliant.
Nice, Fabinho.
That is a brilliant tackle by Fabinho.
The man just
Matip,
does
sorry.
not let it happen. No, that was Fabinho with the challenge.
Oh, you Liverpool players all look the same to me.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, remember, Matip has more hair.
He has there. Fabi has nothing, bro. Fabi gave up on it. Yes, Thiago. Come on, Sadio. Just keep the fucking ball. Oh, dude, book this guy. At least for shouting and moaning so much.
I wonder when the ref will ever book Trent for throwing players on the floor.
You should be able to give a pink card to players for being a bitch. 2 pinks is a yellow.
I think certain people might get pretty pissed off with that. Ooh, that is actually
That is a yellow card.
that is a yellow. Oh, show. I mean, to be fair, no, that's not true. I was going to say the most exciting thing to happen was Arteta versus Klopp, which is still the most exciting thing to happen. But Ramsdale has been called into action. He's been brilliant.
And Liverpool have started to pile it on a little bit. So now it's about, can they create that one?
That should be a goal.
And it is. And it's Sadio Mane, the main Mane.
It's a brilliant ball, by the way.
Yes,
a phenomenal ball into the box.
The Scouser in our ranks, son. The Scouser in our ranks. Quality. Ace. Phenomenal from Trent. What a ball, bro, and a great finish from Sadio. Great finish from Mane. Hits it into the ground. That's perfect.
Again, Gabriel should have stuck with Mane, but the delivery was really, really good. The run was also really good. Ramsdale finally beaten.
You can see what it means to the manager. Let's fucking have it now, boys. Let's have it now. All right. So what's the response here from Arsenal now? Is this the old Arsenal or is this the new Arsenal?
Well, let's find out. This is the first time that they've gone behind. And against the big side as well. Oh,
Good from Chambo. That's weak from everyone else.
oh, that should be a yellow.
No. Mm-mm.
Never for Liverpool, but only for other teams.
No, that's not a yellow card challenge, bro. You're just retarded if you think that's a yellow card challenge. There's never a yellow card challenge.
I mean, sometimes you think retarded, but when it comes to Liverpool, you show the most remarkable bias that I've ever seen in my life. It's ridiculous.
Oh, great challenge, Thiago. That's actually Chamberlain. I don't know what Chamberlain's been doing, but he's been tackling pretty fucking good today.
Except for that challenge where he showed him both.
Well, that was a good free kick to win in the context of things. All right.
That's fucking
that
yeah.
is good.
That's two now.
That's good from
Any of them yellows?
That's a yellow from Sadio.
Uh,
That's a yellow card for me. I'm surprised that the ref's not giving that. For me, that's a yellow card. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's a yellow. For Mane.
oh, this should be.
No.
Should have done better there.
Jota thinks Salah's gonna run on
Mm.
and behind, but Salah just doesn't. He doesn't make the run.
Ooh, good take. Ah. Oh, shot. Finally a shot for Arsenal. On target.
Exposed there in the middle of the park, Liverpool for a bit.
Yeah, but it was a slip, really. Like a slip that took him out. So.
Yo.
Yeah, nah.
Yo.
Relax, Gabriel. Relax. Get the fuck back. No need to try and square up like that. A yellow, a tackle too late, but still. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's yellow. That's it. And that's so unnecessary as well. This is such a Sadio Mane thing to do. Get booked, score a goal. What the fuck? The guy loves he loves getting into it, bro. Like in any way possible.
As you should, actually, to be fair. I like players that get stuck in and leave something on another player. Just remind them that they're there. It's a form of intimidation as well.
Oh, yeah. And also, like, you have to understand, when he's on the ball, these are the same players that are giving it to him.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's only fair that he gives it back.
Yeah.
Ooh, good football, but I think he's off. It mattered anyway.
Liverpool will be happy with the fact that they've kept Arsenal's best player pretty quiet, which is Emil Smith Rowe.
Saka has looked good though on the right hand
Saka's
side.
looked great, I think.
Yeah.
But on form, I'd say Emil Smith Rowe is the guy that they want on the ball as much as possible, right?
Yeah, true. It's nice to have other players
Saka,
stepping
I
up.
think, over the course of like the last 2 years, probably has been their best player.
Hmm.
He really is. Like the Arteta era is so far the story of Bukayo Saka. Yes, Jota. No, Jota. Why Jota? Why the back heels, Jota? Why not just take the ball and make a cross or hold it?
1 minute. About it time.
Sadio and Laka just having like I think some sort of a really long conversation since he got booked. It's like ongoing. Still talking to each other.
Good half from Liverpool. Deserved lead at halftime. They've been a much better side, created the more chances. But Arsenal, to be fair, have been very impressive.
Yeah, Arsenal's been solid. They've been organized. They've created going forward. Ramsdale is a brilliant signing. But yeah, I think Liverpool's quality and sort of experience is showing there.
Absolutely.
We're a hard side to play against, man. So I don't blame them.
Especially when you're on form. But I mean,
And
it's
1-0,
still
they're still very much in the game.
agreed, yeah. But this is a Liverpool side that has been together for years, like 4 years now. This is an Arsenal side that is new.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting dynamic here to see. One that's starting and one that's right at its peak.
Yeah, I think if you add like a couple of a couple of more parties, those kinds of players, like quality signings, another Gabriel here and there, like a couple of good attackers, and you really have something here. Arteta's system is good. It's hard to break down. Arguably Liverpool scored off a set piece, right? So
They did, but it was
you
a
would say that like
quality ball.
oh yeah, that's the standard from Trent. Just what you get at Liverpool with your right backs.
So very interesting. I think next week it's going to be Man United versus Chelsea, right?
Oh, Champions League winners versus
Europa League finalists. I know
former,
it's one of the biggest games of all time.
former Europa League finalists.
We have to get rid of him before that game.
What is that shit in your ear?
It's my piercing. I've had it for 13 years.
This is the thing that you elected to put inside yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I know you take cocks up your arse all the time. I elected for a piercing.
No, but seriously, what is it?
It's a piercing. It's an industrial piercing.
Is this your way of like weight training your ears or something? What the fuck is that?
I'm sorry. I'm taking what fashion advice from you? Like grand.
No, not even fashion. It's just like, what is it, bro? It's weird. All right, man, you're married.
It's what it is. Everyone has their own thing.
You can do whatever you want, bro. As long
Absolutely.
as the missus is happy to live with that shit.
Oh no, she's absolutely happy to live with that shit.
Do you?
How far are you gonna go with this? Oh man.
Oh man, no, I'm good.
We really do need an Arsenal fan for this, though. Would have been nice.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, what were they going to be doing at this point? Crying.
Absolutely, but there's nothing quite like an Arsenal meltdown.
Yeah. Well, I think any Arsenal fan would be pretty happy with the way this has gone today, right?
Well, for the first time in a long time, they have shown spine consistently for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not something that you can normally attribute to Arsenal.
Yeah, and they've shown fight on and off the pitch. God, I'd love to just lock Arteta and Klopp up in a room and see what happens. Do you think Klopp wears his face?
Are you talking about his own face, or are you talking about the end result?
Arteta's face.
Yeah.
You know, like the Joker?
And you'll walk up to Frodiola afterwards, like, was this your student?
Yeah. Was this your cousin or some shit? Protege my ass. I love you.
Solskjaer said before the game with Watford, added pressure can help Man United improve. He used a gift that keeps on giving sometimes. At least he isn't smiling in an interview this time.
I've yet to see the actual highlights. Like, I'm definitely going to be watching Mark Goldberg's best bits at some point.
De Gea makes damning social comment in furious post-match interview. I don't know about that. It's from the Express, so it's... He called the performance unacceptable. So, again, he said absolutely nothing. So,
yeah. Oh, man. Maguire got a red card?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Maguire got a red card for giving the ball away in his own half and then trying to rectify.
Wow.
It was... I mean, this is the thing about Harry Maguire. He played well, and yet he still is terrible under pressure. For £80 million, he's terrible under pressure. He's made the same mistakes for 2 years, and he's terrible under pressure. No one has bothered to correct him on this.
Man, some other pretty difficult shit to watch. Post-match, away fans booing Solskjaer.
Yeah.
Bruno saying, like, getting angry at them and saying you should be booing all of us, not just him, all of us. There's some shit like that. Interesting.
And then he goes on to say in his post-match interview, Ole's made some mistakes. I shit you not. This is what he said in his post-match interview.
Ole has made some mistakes.
Manchester United have called an emergency board meeting to discuss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's dismissal as manager. The Sunday Times understands the virtual meeting has been scheduled for 7 p.m. with Solskjaer's compensation terms on its agenda. That was 9 minutes ago. 8 minutes ago, the Glazer family has also instructed the club's officials to further accelerate attempts to persuade Zinedine Zidane to take over the managerial position, increasing United's financial offer to the 3 times Champions League winning coach. God.
I love it. Yes, the cycle repeats itself. You'll be good for a year or two, and then you'll be shit again.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind Zidane for a year. Really wouldn't mind him for 1 year. And then...
Bro, why would he come to your fucking dirty club?
Why did Jurgen Klopp come to your dirty club? It made
There's so
no
much
feasible sense to come to Liverpool.
Because he understood.
No,
He knew.
Liverpool
He
since
knew.
coming to
He's
Liverpool.
Jurgen Klopp.
Yet he did for some bizarre reason, and he's turned your football club around.
You know you're not getting
Club was
Zidane.
dirty,
Maybe
stained, and he's actually turned it around and made it something that's actually acceptable, made it something that's actually beautiful to
the
watch.
problem
That's
for
not
you,
something that you normally associated with Liverpool football.
I think the problem for you guys is that
The problem for us is extraordinarily extensive. It could take a long time to dissect, and it's frankly quite.
well, the guy you probably should have gone for in this event is now at Newcastle, and that was kind of the best you could have done, I think. Zidane's not going to go there right now. So what are you going to get, like an Ancelotti or someone like that, like a 1 year or 2 year manager?
Honestly, he's not the manager that I want long term.
You've not had a manager that you wanted since Fergie left.
True. Yeah, it's very true. I haven't had a manager, but that's again the incompetence of the board that you had to deal with for 30 years. We had to deal with for 8, 10. Yeah, 8. Just the way it is, man.
Poor Ollie.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
He should have never been hired in that position, bro. He should have never been given the permanent role.
Do you know? Okay, so
That's the truth.
there
That's
were
the fucking
there were
truth.
some things about that. One, we needed to sign a manager in. Two, there were no real managers available, so we decided to give him a contract. Because we needed to tie some players down to extended contracts. You know, the players that we've kept around for a long time for no reason. The Phil Jones, the Andres Pereiras, who else? You know, the fringe players that we don't need. Really needed to tie them down. And so that's why we gave Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a 3-year contract. I mean, truly beautiful executive ownership or management done by Ed Woodward. So I don't question it, not in the slightest.
It's a hard knock life, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's a hard knock life being a United fan. I'm excited. The Zidane era will be interesting for the couple of weeks that it lasts. And the Solskjaer era has been glorious. We've beaten you 4-2 in that time. We've beaten you 5-0 in that time.
Yep, absolutely. It's been embarrassing.
You've won fuck all. We won a title and a Champions League.
Never in the same season, but yes, still impressive.
As you stare off into the distance.
No, I'm actually reading up.
How-
I'm actually reading up on the stories of this. It's more interesting than your club. What can I say? You're going to lose your manager in like 1 year. You're losing your director of football or whoever it is, sporting director, in another couple of years. And let's be honest, the Liverpool era will be over.
Oh, wow. Now we're talking about when Liverpool might be over as opposed to what your current situation is.
Absolutely.
Oh, we're stretching, son.
Our joke
We
of a
are
club will
stretching.
be a joke. And that's
Oh, dude, even in this match, the halftime show, they're talking about your shit team and the way your fans are booing them afterwards.
Yeah, that's because, that's what
Oh, God. Sky Sports. Fucking. Oh, Bruno. Oh, there we go.
That's what happens when it's a top club.
We're all pieces of shit. Boo all of us, not just this piece of shit. I
The
don't know what
Portuguese accent
sounds like.
needs a lot of work.
Oh, he just shrugged his shoulders, Ollie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just post match interview, shrugged the fuck out of his shoulders like yeah.
Does he ever look clueless Does he ever look like he has a clue as to what he's doing?
I don't know. Don't shrug your shoulders like that.
Well, I've seen him smile at the 90th minute when he's losing.
He's smiling right now after he's lost. Oh, you're good. Crazy scenes at Anfield. All right. So it looks like Zidane is the favorite.
I don't know if Zidane is the favorite, but
The bookie's favorite, no?
he's the bookie's favorite. But let's see.
Can you check the bookie odds?
Not for my no, I can't. Genuinely, I can't right now. All right, so the Athletic has live updates now on Man United. Oh, Ale, that's actually not bad. Actually, it's not bad. Someone asks him, "Are you the first question to lead Man United? Are you the man to lead Man United after this?" And his camera was not working on Zoom, to which he responds, "You don't need to see me today, I don't think." It's not bad. Not bad.
Fucking hell. You've got a feel for the guy, man.
Look, I think he did a really good job for a couple of seasons. Built the squad up, but I really wish he left at the end of last season.
Was it his fault that he
I
got
do.
a good job as opposed to the
I don't
ownership
know. I
not
don't think he's.
getting rid of him at the right time?
I just thought there were better managers out there. But I was willing to give him a chance. Look, even I was willing to give him a chance because I saw progress with Man United, and there were a lot of things that had improved. And last season, there were no chance to do any tactics between games because every game was condensed. We had the most games in the season out of any club. Um, it was just recovery during games, and he did really well. But this season was the time when it needed to show. Um, I can, I would hear some United fans saying that, oh, we didn't have Varane, but I'm sorry, but that's not an excuse for you conceding 20 plus goals after 12 games. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. Any
That's the big
substitutions?
for Van Dijk. Pace when he needs to have it. It doesn't look like any substitutions from either side, to be fair. Chamberlain gets beaten too easily there. So does Fabinho, but then Van Dijk does his job admirably. Yeah, it's still a pretty tense game here. Liverpool won't really feel like they're comfortable until they get a second.
Yeah. And Arteta looks like a man who's possessed.
By the spirit of Fraudiola. Yeah, we'll take that Hoik. Liverpool's still happy to just not take too many risks at this stage, I think. Having the 1-goal lead, they'll look for a second, but not really going to push crazy for it. Arsenal do have a mistake in them, I think. Especially in periods like this, you just feel like, okay, you can play out of the back, but yep, there you go. Trent pounces on that, intercepts. Oh, he just can't find the right ball. Better ball. Liverpool are in there.
Yeah, absolutely. One sec. Just one sec.
Liverpool's Tifo actually did this amazing analysis on Liverpool's patterns of play and how adept they've become at these patterns, like almost automatic, because the core of that squad has been together for so long. And not just the core, actually. Like, if you really think about it, the majority of that squad has been together for so long that, like, everyone knows. Oh, Chamberlain! Ah, gotta finish that, Chambo. Great tackle from Fabinho. Oxlade-Chamberlain finds the space and almost puts it into the back of the net. Ah, yeah, he just scuffed the finish slightly.
Would have been a classy finish as well, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, Chambo again. Trent. Here's
that-
Salah. Oh. Bit static there, Salah. You'd expect a bit more from him there. Brilliant from Chamberlain. Oh, Salah's in here. Oh. Wasteful. Should have done better. Klopp's got something to say to him. Of course he does. Aubameyang was offside and tripped over the ball. It's a special thing, that. Like, literally, the ball hit him. He didn't even trip over it. The ball hit him in the back of the leg, and he just fell over. I think he thought he was. Or maybe he just tripped. I don't know. It was hilarious and quite good to watch, especially for the fact that this is Arsenal's highest paid footballer.
We're going to have a guest soon.
Yes.
A guest.
Oh, Jota's in here?
Oh, should be two. It is.
It is two. That's a great goal by Diogo Jota. That's a fucking brilliant goal, Diogo. Yes, son. Fucking made him look stupid.
That was Arsenal.
That was so calm by Jota. That's Liverpool at their best, bro.
That is just poor. What
Press
was he
everyone
doing?
here. Look at the swarming.
That's
the calm from Jota.
You capitalized, but that's fucking poor. Capitalized, well played, capitalized, but like that's just really fucking poor.
What a turn, bro. See you tomorrow, Ramsdale. Oof. That is fire, Diogo. He's got 5 now versus Arsenal. More than he has against any team. Substitution here. Maitland-Niles coming on. I'm not sure if this is an injury or tactical. Lokonga comes off. Maitland-Niles has been good for Arsenal in midfield this season. It's actually good to watch him play in midfield. What, bro?
Knock an Arsenal player over.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my way, bro. Pressing here. I'm trying to do my job. You know how hard it is to get into this front three, motherfucker. I'm here to impress. What the fuck do you think this is? Bobby's fit.
Where is Bobby today?
He's on the bench. He just hasn't trained much. Oh, that's sick, Thiago. This is good from Liverpool. The energy's there. I'm loving it.
That final pass is missing.
It's just quality, right? Arsenal just don't have that quality passer in the middle of the park. And that's why when people say, like, I know Thiago is world-class, right? I'll be the first to say it. Fabinho is world-class in this position. But that's why when people talk about, like, Jordan Henderson and they say, like, Henderson isn't world-class, like, he makes that pass, bro. He makes that pass, like, he makes that pass 7 times out of 10. He makes that pass and he finds Sadio or he finds Salah on the wing.
Well, that's the thing that I really like about Hendo is that he's made himself that player.
Yeah, so like I get that he like skill wise isn't world class. Thiago, oh come on, you've got to do better.
That should have been 3.
That should have been 3, man. That should have been 3, Thiago.
What game are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about
Liverpool Arsenal, bro.
Liverpool.
I'm not even. I haven't even turned my streams on or anything. I'm still fucking reeling from. Let's not talk about it, but we will talk about it because I'm here now and I have fucking. I hate myself and I hate this fucking team.
Have you digested?
No. Because it's been digested for the last.
Amazing.
I digested this before the beginning of the season. The defense from last season, you can see they don't know what. It's like headless chickens going back.
Explain to me the Harry Maguire red card because I didn't see it.
So I can't remember the first yellow card, but I think it was just like a really stupid challenge when he was under pressure. I think it was needless. And then the second one, he had the ball. Tom Cleverley of all people pressed him. Maguire gave the ball away to Cleverley. He gave the ball away to Cleverley and then fouled him immediately and got a second yellow. And Cleverley was kind of through as well. Like if he, like it was just like the typical Maguire thing: get pressed, lose the ball, and fuck up. And United were kind of playing well by that point. Van de Beek had completely changed the game. Sancho was playing really well as well. And then we created chance after chance after chance, and then in extra time it became 4-1, from 2-1 to 4-1.
Fuck. Oh, the shot.
Wan-Bissaka was poor for the first goal. Like that should be
Salah. Oh,
yeah,
save from Ramsdale.
Wan-Bissaka for the first goal, instead of heading it for a corner, heads it back into the box, and they score from it, which is just very typical of him this season.
And he's known for his defending. That's the one thing he's known for. It's not like he was an attacking option. Like
Exactly.
That's why he's there. But
Mo Salah is what Cristiano Ronaldo was marketed as for United fans. I'm sorry, I'm seeing the play. Like he's good. Ronaldo's done really well. There's no I'm not him. He's already recouped his investment just with the feel good factor. The first 2 goals, once you score in that first 2 minutes.
Another one.
Come on, Chambo. Come on, look wide. Yes, Mo. Yes, Diogo.
I think that's a foul. Wow, Ramsdale was badly hit there actually.
Yeah, but they're both going for the ball.
Yeah. It was unintentional, completely
Yeah.
unintentional. But like I think Ramsdale came off worse there. I
Yeah,
think.
probably.
Let's see. Let's see.
Salah's
Yeah,
touch was so
heavy.
great.
Ooh, okay. So yeah,
No, I think they
both players
got
went for
hit
the ball
there.
fairly.
They both
Heavy
hit.
touch by Jota. He should have scored. Ooh,
Oh, that's painful.
yeah.
That's
So
painful for both. That's knee on knee and knee on thigh. Because Jota goes sideways as he goes over.
that could be a ball shot as well.
That is a ball
Jota was
shot.
grabbing his balls.
Diogo's Ogos.
Oh, both crotch shots, by the way. It looks like both Ramsdale and Jota got hit in the crotch, but no, Jota's holding his knee, so hopefully
No,
he's okay.
Jota's groin. Jota's groin. It's probably his like hip or his like groin. Fuck, that would hurt like a
This Gaurav is very entertaining, but he's also very annoying. That like shit eating smirk that we have to deal with. Well, you have to deal with for 90 minutes. I've just dealt with it for 2, and I'm already kind of.
So MJ, when you watched the game, like what was the hope at the start of it?
I didn't watch. I was at work. I just got home. I just like.
Oh, okay. So you just
I got home. I looked at the score. Well, I saw our group, and I looked at the score, and I'm like, I didn't know they were playing Watford. Number one, like, no offense to Watford, good on you, well done. It's shame on United that like I'm still one of these people. If you spent money, you better have something to show for it.
Yeah.
Having lived in Dubai, I feel we've seen enough of like many of the opposite cases. So like I'm very sensitive to if you've spent money, good money too. This isn't like 1-2 mil, 80. Like like if you spent a decent
much
amount on
more than
Maguire, I'm not saying just Ronaldo. By the way,
$500 million.
he's like I want to be clear. Ronaldo has already recouped his investment in my eyes with just the fact that he scored in the Champions League, in the Premier League, just with the jersey sales. I'm pointing the finger at all the other people. They seem so disconnected and checked out. Even Fernandez, when he's on, but he's not on 90 minutes or every game. Both.
Yeah.
In fact, I would even say that Bruno Fernandes has not been on for 70% of the games that he's played, and I'm not saying that lightly. I watched him play. He misses more than he.
So why not play Pogba in that position?
I honestly would, but Pogba's injured now.
He's also though one of the 70-30. He's part of the 70-30 camp. He's probably the captain of it.
Play
And
Donny Van de Beek in that position.
Well, honestly,
That is his position.
Honestly,
because DDB is not allowed to play football with Ole. Ole doesn't.
Yeah.
Ole put him in a
Ole-
timeout forever.
VDB
Sorry.
came on at halftime today, and he played in the 6 or like 6-8, whatever you want to call it. Like, but he was everything that we've been crying out for.
Yeah.
The passes that he made were phenomenal. He linked really well with Sancho. He was really aggressive in the tackle. He was resistant to the press, and we looked like a proper football side. And then Harry Maguire got sent off. Which I mean, it's amazing. Honestly, the sending off was just crazy.
I love how he was giving it the big one after the fucking goal against Albania. That makes
Yeah,
me
of all things, like he
just so
cups his
poetic,
hands.
bro. It's so poetic. You fucking
It's
idiot.
such a disgrace that he did
It's the
that.
same with Harry Kane. I'm sorry, I want to throw this out there. After he scores a hat trick against Albania, and everyone, oh, he's back, and it's like, again, you guys are playing Albania. Look at the finances. If nothing else,
exactly. Like this is,
and that's no diss to Albania. I want all 100% love. You're the underdog. I am with you always.
Yeah.
It's not a comment. It's not a reflection on you, the underdog. It's a reflection on the overdog or whatever, the top dog.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the way that Maguire went and just slid on his knees and cupped his ears, you're like, dude, what are you doing? It is disgraceful. And you had some pundits defending him. He's been through a tough time. Give him a break. No. Because when you play against...
Which pundit was this?
I can't remember who said, hey, give Harry Maguire... hold on. Go easy.
I'm sure there were, bro. Like...
Was it Rio?
No. It was. I think one his
So we would
his
add
his
this
sister
as
decided
another
to
notch
go with Roy Keane.
in the many
No, no,
of,
no. By the way, do you know his
of
sister had to go
Rio's
at Roy
idiocies.
Keane?
What?
His sister had to go at Roy Keane on Twitter, like saying that this is the captain that Man United were, like showing his sending offs and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you really
Iowa.
comparing Maguire to Keane? Uh,
Wow. Ooh, that's brilliant from Thiago. Nice little turn. Neat little
Yeah,
turn.
like it's a fair argument. Keane never showed up for his country, if I recall. He left the World Cup. This guy's scoring for his country.
against
I'm just
Well,
being
Albania.
facetious.
I
I
don't
am
think
just
that's a
being
fair
facetious.
argument. I think
He's
I
being
think Harry
sarcastic, being
Maguire.
well sarcastic there.
I think Harry Maguire wishes he could polish Roy Keane's boots,
I wish that he could lick Lord Roy King's boots.
or just fucking smell his pubes off his underwear one day.
Maybe my greatness, and maybe his greatness will.
If it
John
got
Terry, John Terry of all people, John Terry. Even Gareth Southgate defended.
Southgate would though, that's his
Yeah, but
Basically,
John Terry.
everyone I fucking
To be
dislike,
fair,
everyone I dislike supports this guy. Okay.
yeah. By the way, John Terry backs Maguire over divisive goal celebration. He would. He would. In fact, he would probably dress up in an England shirt and celebrate with Maguire.
Oh yeah, for sure. And
Liverpool is what United was supposed to be. I just want to build again on that Salah Ronaldo. You can actually, it's just like Liverpool plays the way United was supposed to this year with Ronaldo in the thing and Sancho here and DVB is going to get playing
Good
time.
ball. Oh, I should have scored.
a great save from Allison and
Yeah,
good defending
yeah.
from Matip and Van Dijk. Like
Also, for as long as I've seen, Arsenal has been kind of listless in this game. It's very reminiscent of City United, where United was just kind of there. I feel Arsenal's just kind of there for the 5-10 minutes that I've seen so far.
yeah,
Well, look, Liverpool are clearly a like a much better quality side. But I gave credit to Arsenal in the first half. Like they defended well. They put pressure when they needed to. But by the end of the half, Liverpool just had too much quality. That was clear to see. And then Arsenal did a very Arsenal thing for the second goal, where they just gave the ball away in their own half, and Jota scored.
that's good from Simicas.
So they haven't really done much since.
Liverpool have controlled the game really well.
Absolutely, been very impressive.
They've kept Arsenal in the areas that they want to defend in, and that they're happy to defend in. That last shot on target, I think, was the one kind of moment of opportunity. And I think Matip does well there. I just think Aubameyang sneaks that shot through. But, Allison does his job. As Roy Keane says, he's a good shot stopper. I don't know what that means. You're supposed to save them, aren't you? It's his job. So, yeah, Odegaard coming on now for Lacazette. I've not watched this guy play all season. I've heard so much about him, but I've not watched him play all season. So I'm excited, actually. I've heard good things. And I, like many, saw a YouTube clip or two of the next Wunderkid, Martin Odegaard. This has been pretty easy so far for Liverpool. Arsenal have threatened at times. And here, Mane through the middle. Can he keep the ball? No, he can't. No, he can't. No.
So the thing about Aguero, though, as well, Aguero is set to retire from football. The heart problem thing, it couldn't overcome it, which is such a shame.
Yeah, City's best 3 players of all time, one of the best Argentinian players of all time, one of the best foreign players in the Premier League of all time, one of the greatest strikers in Europe of all time. Like, Aguero leaves a legacy so solid. It's like, look at his trophy cabinet. Look at the number
One of the
of
most
managers he's played
iconic
against.
moments in football history.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I mean, need anyone remind themselves of Aguera?
Yeah, it's probably the most iconic moment in Premier
Salah's
League
through
history.
here. Salah's in behind.
Three. Oh my
Jota! Oh my God, Ramsdale! What the
Ramsdale is
fuck are
insane.
you?
He's utterly insane. I don't understand him. Like
This should be 5-0, bro. This is 5-0, and Arsenal have played well.
yeah.
Look at you swinging it around, huh?
Save.
Look at you fucking swinging it around. Why not? Hey, I'm with you. Why not?
Bro,
Dude,
Been a
come on.
minute.
Like,
I'm
No,
trying.
no joke. They are genuinely fucking playing with swagger. They're walking around like they're the champions.
Yeah.
Like,
they're walking around with their dicks out.
oh,
Can I give you an analogy, MJ? I'm so glad you're here. Because actually, my two teams in two different sports have very similar stories this year. And I'm seeing very great signs from both of them. So I'm gonna drop some names, and I want you to give me a yes or a no. Klay Thompson, Virgil van Dijk.
Okay, let's proceed.
Steph Curry, Mo Salah.
Okay, like I get where you're going. Let's like continue.
Yeah. Now
Because no, I disagree, but continue.
you've got Draymond Green, Bobby Firmino.
Okay.
Someone
Can
that
I
plays
Can I rejig this? Can I rejig this three?
Warriors and Liverpool coming back after injury-defining seasons
I get
to
that.
rewrite their story, have championship caliber throughout that team. They have that DNA. They just haven't had
Like
a
it's
chance to
oozing.
show
It
it.
oozes off of them at some point. It's not
And
even.
you're
There's not
starting
even
to see
ground.
this shit now. They've been written off. Both teams written off. Like not as favorites for the title, right?
Yep.
All the chatters about like your Nets
And
your
United would
Lakers,
be the Lakers.
United would be the Lakers in this case. You've got the Nets being City, I would say. You've got the Bucks being Chelsea.
Can I rejig your thing though? I think
Yeah.
I would disagree with you. So what was it? Draymond, I would put for VVD.
Okay.
Defensive and energy. He's like the heart and soul. He might not be the technical skill, but he's the heart and soul, and he's just that leader character.
Yeah.
Mo Salah and Steph Curry, sure, sure, the superstar, like crazy superstar thing, who also bitches about fouls.
Playing superstar shit, but now everyone around him is also like conducive, and you're seeing the wins rack up with it.
Sadio Mane, in that regard, would be your Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson,
attacking like fast attackers, 3-point shooters from both sides.
And
Bobby
again,
Firmino would be Andre Iguodala. That's why I wanted to stop you. You're not wrong. Is Omar
you're right.
But
I don't know, bro.
You're not
basketball
wrong.
got too much for him.
And the new guys, I don't know them, Wiseman or whatever, the young guys.
Yeah, James Wiseman,
Konates and whatever is like not even your Trent Alexanders, your Konates, all of these dudes. You're like, I could see you're not wrong. I don't like it, but you're not wrong. Like I am an adult, I have to like deal with it. And the Lakers totally are united. Can we continue with this? So LeBron is Ronaldo, no? Like it's a little different context to see.
Yeah, LeBron in this case is Ronaldo. I would say Westbrook is like Sancho, but like it's not really like it's not the same in a sense.
Actually,
like, they're both new boys. You could say Westbrook might actually be Ronaldo in the sense that like he's doing his thing, but he's fucking up the team.
Yeah. That's like.
Whereas like LeBron's already been there, right? He just won a championship. Like this guy is like, all right.
Who would be LeBron for United right now? Paul Pogba?
Yeah,
like it might fall apart. Your Warriors Liverpool works really well. The United might be closer to the Yankees. Honestly, that's the
United might be the Yankees this season.
Like they re-signed their manager despite everyone, all the fans this summer all the fans wanted Boone out, the manager of the Yanks,
Yeah.
and somehow they decided to give him 4 more years, literally.
It's weird, dude. Sports are weird these days, and you're seeing a lot of it. But you know who I've loved watching play, man, in the NBA. Like, okay, this is the last basketball talk. Oh, Mane through here, Mane through here, Mane through here.
Goal 3.
Yes, Salah! Unselfish from Sadio, brilliant.
Klay Thompson, Steph Curry shit. That's
There
that.
you go, bro. There you go. The boys have done it. That's 3-0.
They're playing like United was advertised. I just want to repeat that. Like, it's kind of fucking like.
This is just
irritating.
great, quick football, man. This is just great. Quick.
It is, and that's what makes it so difficult to watch for us. Is that like there's nothing to criticize. There's no more.
Look at the kick up from Allison. Header
Look how
on.
quiet Omar is. He's sitting in a library apparently.
Look at this. It's just a header on from Jota, and that's it. That's all you need.
It's very simple football.
Yeah.
It
FIFA
is.
football.
Fast,
It's
very
FIFA
hard.
football. Hey.
Well, it's football based on your tools. The tools you like. It's a coach.
Yeah.
It's a top-down football approach. You can see that it's not Salah like random passings like Barcelona style. It is much more systematic, and that's not a like criticism or anything. That's
Dude,
just
there's a lovely Tifo video, and it's hard to watch, I know, for you guys, but it actually like analyzes for like I think 6 or 7 minutes like Liverpool's patterns of play this season and how different they are and how they're almost automatic because the core of this team has stayed together for so long that other teams don't really have that advantage because
That would have been a beautiful
what a save,
goal.
Allison. What a save, Allison.
I honestly thought that was a goal.
I did too, actually, to be honest, but he shouldn't be getting that shot off, man.
Kind of beautiful
Shouldn't
though.
be getting that shot off. Great save. Good shot.
it's not just that the core is intact, yeah. It's that the core trusts each other. The Warriors style, there's an inherent trust system in that.
Yeah.
That's not there at United. That's maybe there at Chelsea because of guys
Yeah.
like Kante and stuff. I don't know. I'm just saying, like you can have. I'm about 30 seconds behind y'all. You can have a core together for 10 years, right? You can build with Carmelo Anthony, the Knicks style, or like we can go into football examples. You can do Alan Shearer and Newcastle, but you need a core then that like also trusts each other. It's not enough to just have them there together. Arsenal with Wenger's last 3 years, 4 years, he had a core there, but they clearly did not trust each other or anyone else, and half of them left to either United or Barcelona or wherever.
Yeah. You might want to watch this replay of Jota's goal if you haven't seen it.
I'm gonna have to sit and watch all the highlights.
But yeah, I agree with you, man.
Sadomasochism.
Like I was actually gonna say, like one of the things that I've enjoyed watching. Oh, Hendo comes on. So does Taki Minamino, Jota, and Chamberlain off.
I mean, you're not
Also,
even full
great
strength
name.
and you're 3 now. This is also very impressive.
Yeah.
You don't have your first choice left back. You don't have your first choice midfield.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. And Hendo plays a pass immediately. That should
They're just they showed the replay. It's nice.
that should be 4. It is.
It is 4. It's Taki
Wow.
Minamino, first touch coming on.
It's a bit harsh, but it's also quite fair at the same time, if you know what I mean.
Dude, we have bombarded them.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I'm sorry,
Same-
as good as Arsenal have been, we are just way too fucking good. I'm gonna talk now. I've been giving them credit in the first half because they actually held it together. But just as they always do, once you give this guy one, just he flinches and then it's over, bro. Then you've got him. Now you can talk about his mother. You can talk about things that you've done to his sister. It's all over now. Now it's all over. You can just do whatever you want to him. It's just simple. We're walking around in their box like it's ours, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
The difference and the gap in quality is clear. Are we going to ask questions about the process after this? I don't know. But I will be watching Arsenal Fan TV. because this is looking like another 5-0 at Anfield.
At this rate, it might be 8-0. They could try. They could have.
Dude, MJ, it should be 8, bro. Ramsdale saved them so many times. It should be 8.
want a team like the 2007 Patriots, a team that just says "fuck you" to the entire league. We're running up the score. If we can score 20,
yeah.
20.
Dude, that was so disrespectful. But like in terms of competition,
like
that is elite, bro. Like we
100%
robbed
professionalism. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like foot
We're
on
here
the
to
gas.
play it, bro. We get paid to break records, dude. So we're gonna
Us.
break them on you.
Like, I'm sorry, it's not personal. It's
Yeah.
literally business. Like, what do
Exactly,
you want
like-
from me?
Exactly. Like to use like a fucking Halo or like any first person shooter, like fucking trash talk. Get good, bitch. Like fucking deal with it. Get good.
I genuinely want to see a team that just 2007 Patriots was the closest I've ever seen in my life to just robots on a field. You know, Dragos, Ivan Dragos just playing a sport.
Yeah. Like, you know, if you could like simulate a game and like all your players just went at it like 1,000%, that like, yes, I want that.
Not even no. See, that's what I'm saying. Is not 1,000%. What I'm saying is like when there's a goal scoring opportunity, they try and take it.
Yeah. They're
Like,
taking.
they don't have to. You don't have to go hard. But if you do, like a day like today, Liverpool does not have to go hard, and they're gonna find the back of the net.
Oh yeah.
On a day like today, just keep going for it, boys. Like they're doing. Like they're clearly enjoying passing to each other, and
Yeah, they're having a good time, bro. And they're not having to like really stretch themselves too much.
What is their possession this game? Like at least the second half, it must be 70-30 or so.
I think it's like 60 something.
Let's find out.
62.
And
Good cross that.
I don't know about this half, but the possession is 62% to 38.
Thought so.
and if you're saying Arsenal was better in the first half, that's like your 60-40, 70-30 comes to your like
Yeah.
I mean,
64,
Arsenal have
35.
a win probability of 0.1%. God damn.
Well,
19 shots to Liverpool, 9 on target, 5 shots to Arsenal, 3 on target. Yeah, I think this is when you start reading the stats, it's total domination as you've seen in the second half. In fact, it started maybe around 25 minutes. That's when Liverpool really started turning on the screw.
yeah, I think Arsenal's like solidity kind of fell apart.
Yeah. But this is the gulf in quality we were talking about.
Yeah.
Liverpool are just so good, so effortless.
I think the thing about Liverpool is Liverpool are so used to just like constantly going, holding the ball, not letting you through, not letting you play, not letting you through, not letting you play. Just sustained pressure. Like other teams do it too. But I think with Liverpool, it's just a lot of raw energy. That's very hard to deal with. Like we're much more physically dynamic than like a Manchester City. Like if you look at that midfield, they're going to come at you. They're going to get stuck into you. They're going to put their body weight on you. They're going to rough you up. They're going to make their presence felt, like all of them, except for Thiago maybe. But even since he's joined us, he puts in a tackle. Like it's just the DNA of that squad is to like, we don't want you to enjoy playing football against us. Like it's going to be a job, bro. You're going to feel it. Like it's not a hobby anymore.
Like this entire run, they were effortless. They stopped. They could have kept going forward if they wanted to. Mane stopped. He got the ball. It was cut, and they stopped playing because of sportsmanship. I'm just saying this exact play, you don't need to put in effort. It's coming to you.
Yeah.
Just score the goal. Like go for it, even if it's 5-0. Run the fucking table. Anyway.
Yeah, they could have done that against United. They were 5-0 up after like 50 minutes, and
They could in the first half. They got enough in the first half. They just stopped playing the second.
Exactly. They got
They
one
could've-
goal in the second half, and that's it.
This is our actual, like every Liverpool fan's like wet dream midfield with this squad is Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago. We've always wanted this midfield. Like we've always wanted to watch this midfield play a full 90 minutes, and we never get to watch it because one of them's always injured.
Christmas came early.
Yeah, dude.
That's a very formidable midfield, though, when you think about it. Fabinho,
Yeah.
Thiago, Henderson.
It has absolutely everything you desire in midfielders. Like if you were to build a 3-man midfield and you wanted attributes, those 3 guys have each and every attribute you want. Silky smooth, work rate, positioning, like tackling, like everything in that midfield is perfect. And then he comes on for Thomas Partey.
By the
Partey,
way,
Scholes, and Carrick.
when you speak about Liverpool's pressing, the one thing I'm very interested in with them, they're very smart at playing. They play both man and zone defense.
Yeah.
Bringing
A
on
hybrid version.
Are you bringing on a child?
Yeah.
City plays mostly man, I feel. Like they don't like
It's a
everyone
debut.
presses on the guy and they stick to them and whatever. These guys they stick to them until they don't and then they go off into the zone.
Yeah.
And that creates a lot of motion and fluidity. Wow, this guy looks younger than Tom Holland. Look at him. He looks like Tom Holland's son. The guy's like his father standing next to him. The linesman looks like his dad.
Oh, that's just gorgeous from Salah, bro. He just sat down Tavares. You fucking idiot. Are you reaching, bro? You reach, I teach. He just fucking slapped him up. What the fuck? Salah's a different level right now, bro.
He really is. Like he was already on a level, but he's on that like next level.
Yeah.
And like mashallah, mashallah. Good for him.
Mashallah, bro. Like, bro, my girlfriend loves Mo Salah, bro.
I love
thought you were
Mo
gonna
Salah.
convert
Not too
My
long.
girlfriend loves Mo Salah, bro. Like, she is so proud of the fact that this guy is Muslim and he's like such a good Muslim and he's like a good footballer and he's a good human being and like he's such a good ambassador for like football and like the Arab world and like, you know, like so much for like brown people in general, bro. And like, you
It's
know,
a
if
big
you
thing
really
for
think
us,
about it,
actually.
dude, if you really think about it, who are the most famous Muslim athletes in history? There's Muhammad Ali, right? You're talking Imran Khan,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
You guys won't. No, not him. Like I was gonna throw Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, but no.
Khabib,
Well, yeah, Khabib for sure. Khabib for sure.
and then you would say Mo Salah.
Yeah, yes. No, Imran Khan and stuff is old. Kareem Abdul, these are like old
Yeah.
icons of foundations. But if you're
Yeah.
talking modern,
Modern
they
is just
really
Khabib
is.
and Mo.
Yep.
Mm.
So like, you know, it's something to be like super fucking proud of and like appreciative of the fact that we're living in a time where like the best footballer in the world is from
It's
the
one of
Middle
us.
East. He's one of us, and like he's a Muslim, and like he fasts.
It's not even for me. It's not the Muslim thing. It's just once you come
I
from
think like
the
it is
developing
something to
world.
be. I think it is something for like even like English fans to look at and be like, "Yo, like look at this." You know, like our politics need to reflect the fact that like we're, you know, like, but that's the thing, man. Like he does carry
By the way,
that kind of like
it's
responsibility.
a double-edged sword what you're talking about with the British public. I can just tell you from experience.
for
If a
sure,
brother
for
does
sure.
They
well,
are probably looking for dirt on him every single day.
Oh, for sure, bro. But his
Every
life is so
single day.
simple, dude.
especially if you're one of the good ones,
Yeah.
They
if you
wanna
don't
tear you
live a
down.
bad life, it becomes that much like
They're like waiting, bro. They're waiting for him like to fuck up in
And that
some
they're
way.
going through all of his Facebook
Bro, even
posts,
if you
anything
look
that he's
at-
ever tweeted.
Yeah,
Just-
dude. Even if you look at like any time that like he's ever like not passed the ball and there's been like a little tantrum by like him or like any of the other forwards and shit, the press always overreacts to that shit, and Klopp always has to tell them just to shut the fuck up. Like it's not a big deal, and even the players say it's not a big deal. Like they're always looking to make this guy look bad.
That's because he's just not English, and they hate the fact that he's brown.
Yeah.
They do that with every foreign player, but I feel like they will always amplify it. Or
Yeah.
maybe we just feel it a bit more.
I don't know. I think it is amplified.
I would like to add further to this conversation, but if I start, it'll take a very different tone, this entire conversation. So I'd rather.
Yeah. But I think this is pretty sad for Arsenal. They came here with a lot of hope, a lot of swagger. They came here on good form, and then they just got slapped up like they always do. So really,
Is the pressure back on Arteta? Omar,
Nah, I don't think
Arsenal
so.
Football Club, they did your stabilization period, and we're back to this. Like when you have a game like
Are you
this, it's
talking
always-
about that meme with Ole and Arteta?
it really is, though. It really is. Like when you have a loss like this, you fundamentally, at least top 6, you have to once again go back to that like question, right? You
So
can
this is
beat,
the
you
thing,
can stabilize by beating the Watfords, which Bichara United can't even manage that. They're letting in 4. But at some point, you do need to win these sort of games, or at least put up a fight. Like lose, sure, whatever.
Yeah, the
I
fight only
think
lasted 25 minutes.
I think the thing for Arsenal is like, how are your fans going to react to this? Is this could have been so much worse. Holy fucking shit, we're really bad. They like beat the fuck out of us. Or is it okay? Like clearly we still have like a long way to go, but there's still a lot to be happy about, and like we'll just have to see how this works out in the future and like leave this
The
behind.
process. This is part of the
Yeah.
process.
Like how Philadelphia 76ers are you going to be about this?
It's true though.
Because like the more you do it, bro, the more I'm thinking. Like this is now a training session for Liverpool, which is always fun to watch because the inside training videos are actually some of my favorite videos on YouTube. So this is great. I'm glad Arsenal showed up for this one. Man, I look at this club and I think they need a player to make them feel like they deserve better. Like they need like a Suarez or like a spark like that. When Suarez came to Liverpool, he was a spark. Like he made us like dream of bigger things, of better players, of like more goals, of like winning titles. Like
I think Arsenal already have some really quality players. I think what they're really lacking is a
they
Vieira.
don't have any players with that drive, bro.
I think they're just
Isn't-
lacking a Vieira.
Isn't
Not
Aubameyang
just that.
supposed to be that role?
No, man. He's never been that personality.
No, I get it, but Arsenal fans, when they got him, there was a lot of hoopla and like thing that he's gonna be the like what you said, right? I agree with Omar.
Odegaard?
They need a Vieira, they need a Keane, they need someone who can kick him in the ass. But
Yeah, they
that's
need
always been that's AFC since Vieira left. That's been their like one
Yeah.
missing ingredient.
Yeah, I think like they need like Vieira, a Campbell, and Henri. Like like even Henri was just like he was fine. He was very flair, but Henri got down and dirty when he needed to. Like
Yeah,
he would
dude,
jump
you
into a fight.
also just need
anytime.
that force of personality and character. That like, yo, like what the fuck is happening? Let's go. Like you need that character that's like, yo, get up with me, like press, like you
Yeah,
need someone who's gonna be a shouter.
I just remember that. I mean, one of the most standout moments for Henri, 2-1 down against Liverpool at Highbury. and Henry just turned it around, scored a second half hat trick. They won 5-2.
Yeah, dude.
It was just sheer force of will. He's like, I'm gonna drag you through this myself. I don't give a shit.
Like, yeah. And look, they also don't need like one of the greatest Premier League players of all time at this stage, right? Like, you could settle for someone who just has a bit of personality and like brings something to the team. Like, they don't necessarily need the next Thierry Henry. They just need someone who like gives a shit ton of fucks, and is loud about it. I think
Carlos Tevez.
that kind of guy.
Spark, energy, just I don't know, like that X Factor bullshit. Chicharito.
Yeah, someone who raises the standards a bit, man.
Well, that was very impressive. That's how a team should play. Right.
How a championship team? We're a team. We're not championship team. We're championship one team right now.
All right. That's me going to bed and contemplating.
Sleep well, boys.
Yeah.
See you next week for Chelsea spanking. Chelsea,
Yeah, sure.
Chelsea spanking. Right. See you
Yeah.
later. Bye,
Depends who
boys.
your manager is. Cheers.
Peace.